7 minutes. You should put the lens cap on.
There we go.
I think Avery and I are the only ones in the camera. You're gonna have to turn your bench, Chase. Oh, okay, that works.
Huge mosquito. There you go, it's quick.
I'm in right here.
Can scoot middle, let your dad sit in it.
See, I'm in here.
Man, the gnats are bad.
Mosquito on
Is
me.
that what it is?
Yeah,
Mosquito?
they're those big. Look how big that thing was.
Chase, we're fine. Whatever you just did took everybody out of the picture. I still think you're gonna be dark and have issues.
It's shining right on.
That'll work.
Is it on?
Mm-hmm.
How come I can't get it up on my phone?
Yeah, it's right there.
NFL fans, DraftKings
You got
is kicking off week 1 with a free-to-play contest.
Skip that.
I got
Free-to-play
it.
contest. Skip that.
Can y'all hear us?
I got it, Chase.
Can they hear us?
Hold on, let me get caught up.
Saying yes. Can you hear me pretty well? Awesome. We're gonna wait just a few more minutes. We're waiting on Dad and Rocky. They're working to put a whole new front end assembly under the car right now. I was out there working with them, but came in here to set this up, as you can see. But here we are.
What you got?
He's OCD.
Can you still see everything?
I can.
Mom's a little bit out now.
I'm good. I'm perfect right where I am. Thank you. No. I'm good. Leave it there.
That's good.
It's on, okay?
Can y'all see us? We've got a fancy light hooked up. Hopefully it doesn't go dark on us.
Okay, stay away from the table, sweet girl.
Can I sit there?
Of course you can.
Where are my cookies? Alright. What? As y'all know, I'm Ruby Holland. This is
You're
sister.
live.
This is a.
Will you share it to
I don't,
everything?
I don't know how to do that, babe.
All right.
You do that and I'll read your questions. Riley is doing homework.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just sharing this to all of our social medias. That way people can. I know what I'll be purchasing from Weir's next.
Oh my goodness. What
All
is
the new
that?
shocks that we have.
Choice is blurry. They can't see that.
Oh,
Sorry, it's
there
a shop.
they are.
Hold on. Anyways, I'll have a set of those. Billy, if you're watching right now, I'll be in touch.
You want me to read these or what you want to do?
Yeah, just
All right. Will y'all ever race at Port Royal or Williams Grove?
I'm not gonna say never, but not at the moment.
Ignore your sister. She is who
She
she
needs
is.
to settle down. We're live.
Fine. She's fine.
What picture are you talking about sharing? What picture did you want to use?
I sent you a whole bunch of them the other day.
Like me personally?
Yeah, if y'all get on there.
Yeah, but that nobody wants to talk to us because you're not in the camera. So come on. You and Rocky. Oh my gosh.
Come on. We even got the double benches out.
So did you send it to me personally, or
You and Dad. Trace, you just need to quit and.
what photo? The one of us at Deep South?
Yeah.
Is that what you're
Of
talking
you
about?
and your dad, yeah. Or you can save that one. All right, Chris wants to know, can you hear?
Can y'all hear us?
No, I'm talking to you.
Can I hear? I'm
yeah,
listening.
can you hear me while you're typing?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Chris wants to know why y'all didn't go to the World 100 to meet car owners.
Just been busy doing work around the shop, trying to further my future by my actions. Sorry.
They have it echoing over here.
All right, Chase. Katie wants to know if you have plans on coming to the Rev Saturday. Guys, give him a second to finish this Facebook thing that he's doing.
All right.
Smart.
All right, I'm finished. You
Ignore your sister. She's gonna do what she wants to do.
Hey, what's going on up in here?
Yeah, we got
You have to start
Rocky,
with-
come on.
Come on, Rocky.
Scoot in,
Right
Mom.
now.
You ain't contagious. Come on.
Scoot in, Mom.
everybody's been praying for you, wondering
Ruby, come
about
over
you.
here.
God bless
Ruby, right here.
Yeah, right here.
Hey, y'all ain't got a fan hooked up out here? Ruby, you're so sweet. Let me
I
find
stole
something
it
for
from
you.
his room.
You stole it?
From his room.
Thank you, baby.
I'm hot too.
What? You sit by me and we'll have this fan going in just a minute.
If you don't short the extension cord up.
I know how to work this. I know how to work
Put her on high, really.
All the speakers right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
she
oh.
Two.
I think I haven't worked it for a long
Travis, see the little green thing? That's the speaker
That's your
picking up your
audio,
fan.
right?
Oh, sorry, y'all.
All right, Ruby, come sit down.
All right. Once again, do y'all have plans on coming to the Rev Saturday?
Yes, we are working
We're
right
thinking
now.
about it. We might. Yes.
Yeah, we'll be at the Rev this weekend. We just got the motor complete. I've been at school. They've put my engine in and hooked all of my stuff up. I just got home, replaced the decking and everything, getting the body stuff done. But now we're working on the front end. But like I said, they've placed my motor in there. We've got our crate motor in there. It's got a whole new sound to it. It doesn't sound like a crate anymore. But we'll be stretching it out at the Rev this weekend. Hope to see y'all there.
Yes, we will be there.
Do you plan on coming to Lucas Oil anytime soon?
Not this season. I do want to go there. That's one of the tracks on my bucket list that I do want to go to. We were going to go this August, but we got so caught up with the street stock and trying to get everything else done that we didn't have the opportunity to make it. I wish we could have, but yeah, I plan on going, just not this season.
All right, Mark asked if you got your new engine, which I think you just explained.
We
that
did.
one.
We did. And it's not a new engine. It's an engine that we've had at Cedar Lake. I ain't gonna say run it real hot. It just got a little warm one night. I think that was Friday night at Cedar Lake.
And we bought it used. Mr. Ronnie built it. I mean,
Right.
he's the builder of it. But it had been raced before. We bought it used. We didn't know exactly how many laps had been on it, so it was time to refresh it. And now we're selling our money eater, the other engine that we have, so that we can afford to build a duplicate of the crate motor because we've had such great success with it.
Will you be at Arklatex Friday night?
I wanted to, but I'm not going to be able to due to the fact that I'm in school. Teacher, she's really lenient with everything, but however, she's not going to let me out because racing's not a valid excuse.
Yeah.
Really?
Yet.
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of weird having the camera up here because I keep looking down here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm scared
Yeah.
my bald spot's going to show up in the.
Man, you don't think mine will, do you?
No, Rock, you're clear.
All right. When and where can we see you in Missouri? Wheatland or the Dome? Go ahead and tell
Speaking
everybody
of
the
the
rest of
Dome,
your.
that is another
Yeah.
one of my dream races. After seeing Tyler Carpenter, a lot of people may or may not respect Tyler Carpenter. He's a wheel man. He went to the Dome. I'm not going to say he was a nobody, but I had never heard of him. And when he made a name for himself, when he said he came to make a statement, he made a statement. And I respect him for that. And I would love to go and race there. That's my style of racing. I don't like big super speedways and things. I've learned a lot there, but I like elbows up racing, and that's a track that I've always dreamed of racing at. However, I don't have the budget to go and race at that race.
Or the equipment, because
Yes.
I feel like what you bring there needs to be something that you're okay if you come home without it. Kind of like what we did at Bristol. We didn't really know going into Bristol, but about halfway in, we was like, we may not have nothing
Yeah,
left.
about 3
on
laps in.
I was just going to say
We were like-
halfway. Where was he?
Yeah, we were like, we may not have anything to
I
go
can
home
promise
with.
y'all one thing. That is a race that before my career is over with, I will have made. I certainly want to go and run that event.
All right. This is a great question. How do you
That's
determine,
Wally.
Travis, both of
She's-
y'all need to do this
Okay.
one. How do you determine where you're going to race? Distance, purse, and or competition?
It's never about purse. It's never really about competition
Or
nor the
distance.
distance.
I
It's
mean-
about who's running our class of modified
And
because
it's if mom and the girls
Certainly.
can go with us.
Certainly.
I'm kind of, I don't know. I probably ain't supposed to say, but she's not going with us Saturday night, and I'm struggling with that. But you know, it's
I'll
part
be
of it.
there.
She has to run the store. Avery's going to come work the merchandise for us.
Little mama.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Adrian's not going to be with us at that race, and I don't like that. I don't like it. So
I put in a phone call. I'm trying to charter a plane right now
to where?
to Monroe.
I'd rather not.
You don't want me to be
Too
in the
many-
little
no,
crop
too many-
duster to.
are you going to come in like
Shut her down.
I'm wondering if they can let me in the
Parachute,
infield.
parachute.
Yeah.
Infield. So, Jamie, if you're watching this, fix them up.
Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's never about distance, never about purse. We just kind of, if something works on Adrian's schedule, we try to go to it. And we're a family, and we all try to stick together. Rocky's going to be with us wherever we decide to go, which we're planning on going to the Deer Creek race September
23rd,
23rd.
24th, and 25th.
Oh my goodness, cat fight. Oh goodness.
Get him, boy, get him.
So anyway,
Okay, focus. Wow. All right. Hello. Are you still racing, or are you guys done for the season now? I didn't know if you are, if you're making racing.
it's tapering off to a point that not that we do it intentionally, but the big shows are really the only things we have time to run right now. For instance, we're going to run the Rev this weekend, but we're taking the following weekend off in order to be ready to go and run at Minnesota at Deer Creek for the Jamboree, whatever weekend that
Fall
is.
Jamboree.
Fall Jamboree.
So,
That-
and then
yeah.
after that, I guess we'll go ahead and air this out. I'm going to homecoming the weekend following that.
Attaboy.
And then after that, we will probably run 1 or 2 local races. And then we've got
25th.
the B Mod Bash,
Right.
the Tim Nash race.
Granite City, Illinois.
Yep. Tri-City Speedway.
Yep. And we're really excited about that. We're looking forward to crossing paths with Tim. You know, Tim is coming to our neck of the woods. Have y'all talked about that? Tim's coming down Saturday night to run at Outlaw Speedway, and we're going to the Rev. So we're going to miss Tim right there, but I have communicated with him, and I've tried to help him, you know, with some info on that track, and you know, trying to help him get it dialed in. So hopefully he does really well this weekend. So what? I know. Okay.
Would Chase ever race a big block modified?
If the offer came up,
Everything but a
sir.
sprint car.
Yeah,
So
if- I'll get in anything. I really will. I want to learn. Ultimately, I kind of want to be like Kyle Larson and just be able to climb into anything and be good at it.
All right, Travis, this is something that you wanted to talk about. Did you have any floods from Ida?
No floods, so to speak. We had a lot of rain. Our driveway flooded, but that's not, you know, that's nothing. Really didn't have a lot of wind damage or trees down or anything, but Hurricane Zeta last year kind of took care of that. It laid everything down that was loose and needed to fall. So for this storm, we didn't have any significant damage. However, we dodged a bullet. Rocky, same way. He lives down closer to the coast in Long Beach, and came out well down there.
Oh, yeah, we got some rain now.
Right, a
I had
lot of
white
rain.
water going down the
Exactly,
driveway.
and when that's the kind of stuff we had, but we're high up on a hill and everything's good. A lot of our friends and fellow racers and stuff had just horrible damage, and all over Laplace, Louisiana, Houma, Louisiana, New Orleans. You know, we have a lot of friends and racers over in that area. I don't know all the little towns, but they had some serious damage, major power outages. They're still trying to get power back on. And, you know, if there's anyone wondering how to help, if you got anyone in your community that's trying to, you know, deliver supplies and anything, I mean, these people are looking for anything they can, you know, that'll help them. There's a lot of needs down there. And we've had local, the churches. We've had people from around here that's loading up stuff, running down there, and we tried to help any way we can. And, you know, I don't know. We're just continuing to pray for them. And I know they'll make it through it. We made it through Katrina, 16 years ago? Wasn't that when the anniversary of Katrina? And I mean, it seemed like the end of the world, but you'll get through it. And we'll be praying for y'all. And I don't know. I just, like I said, we were blessed on this one. We were spared.
God bless all the people in Louisiana.
Yeah.
And the whole path.
No doubt.
Don't give up.
No doubt. Yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of, you know, some of our fellow racers, the joiners, you know, I've seen, we're Facebook friends and communicate here and there. And, man, it just tears me up to see their house tore apart and they're cutting the sheetrock wall. You know, it's terrible. And I can't imagine. I'm glad we don't have to deal with that. And, I just pray for them, you know, to make it on through. It's terrible. So.
Chase, if there was one track that you could choose out of the country to race at?
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings when I say this, but it'd be Gateway and it'd be Fairbury. I mean, that's the two places that like that's just where I'm gonna race at eventually. I love little bull ring racetracks.
All right. What was your best race memory of your racing career?
There's so many of them. I mean, it's just, I don't know. we'll have to come back to that one.
Yeah, because I want to know.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I'm curious myself what I'll come up with.
All right.
I think everyone. It's like they keep stacking.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Saturday night was not this huge. It was not this huge win, but what we overcame from Friday night to Saturday night, that was a huge win for me.
Certainly.
Friday night was a win.
Friday night was a great night, but
Friday
I
night
worked
was
out
awesome.
here with him Saturday, and he beat himself up the whole day. Man, I messed up. I was like, dude, you redeemed yourself. You came back. Leave that alone. And he's like, no, I got to go. I got to win tonight. I'm like, well, let's go do it. And
It's
ultimately, when we pulled the number, we're like, okay, we're pretty good. And then we see the lineup, and we're starting sixth in the second heat, and it's like, oh my goodness, not what we thought.
So much for that.
Yeah, but we didn't give up. And at the end of the night, that's what I said. May not have been a huge win, but it was, it was
relief, man. That's ultimately what it is for me. When I win a race, it's not for, hey, look, I just won the race. It's not. It's just relief. Yeah. Because there's so much work and there's so much energy that we put into this, and it's like, dang, I gotta wait until next weekend or 2 weekends from now, and I can't go back and do that one.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yep.
We go through that the whole week, man. If this would have happened, or if we'd have done. Yeah. So
sometimes I do win, and I'm like, I got lucky. I should have done better, but ultimately, when I win, I'm like,
yeah.
All right, Bill from Canada. I apologize if it's been explained, but what's the significance of the number 45?
Well, my pawpaw ran it when he raced for a little while, and then ultimately when I got my first go-kart when I was 4. Started playing in the backyard. We got a racing go-kart then, and I couldn't start racing until I was 5, but I had this kart when I was 4. But I wanted to be 24, 4, something with a 4 in it. I just liked the number 4 when I was little. Jeff Gordon was number 24, and also everybody else at the go-kart track was number 24. True. So Dad was like, well, why don't you do 45? So my pawpaw, Dad coming up with that, and then the fact that I got a kart when I was 4 and was going to start racing when I was 5, that's where that came from. And it's just stuck ever since.
And we usually don't have to put C45 or nothing. It's a number that not many people have, so we don't have to fight over it. It's all
People are just sending you money, just FYI.
I really appreciate that.
I can't see it all on my side.
I'm not asking for money, but I do. I truly appreciate that. It helps me out tremendously.
No doubt.
I'll answer this question, Kendall Creatives. He does get offered sponsorships a whole lot. The best way to reach out about that is to email us at chasehollandracing@gmail.com, and we'll be able to go over that stuff.
If you don't get a response, bump him back again, because it's him, not us. And he's been known to drop the ball on the emails.
I apologize. I mean, it's just, man, it's overwhelming. It's awesome.
Speaking of, you want to add something to this, so go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Your list is over there. What are you adding to your weekly chores that you told me to add on here?
Okay, guys. So I haven't advertised this. I haven't told anybody, but I have started TikTok. TikTok is going to be a way for us to post a clip. For instance, for y'all that have seen the latest video where we threw the dirt when Mom was pulling tear-offs playing, threw the dirt in her face, stuff like that is going to be on TikTok before the actual video gets aired. So you'll be able to see like sneak peek stuff, things that haven't been publicly posted yet. It'll be another way for you to keep up with us. I actually, right now, the latest thing is the actual video of our crate motor being dynoed on there. So I don't think we've posted that anywhere else. So if you would like, you can go and check that out. I think it's Chase Holland Racing. You can find the TikTok on there, Chase Holland Racing. So y'all go give us I guess it's a follow on TikTok.
And so you're saying we're going to start revving that up more.
Right.
Okay.
So we'll be on TikTok. And that'll be another way for y'all to see kind of before.
A
I'm
small
gonna
clip.
let you talk for a minute since you had stuff you wanted to talk about, and then I'll go back to your questions.
Rocky's back. Let's start there.
Man,
I mean,
look.
Look, you got to
You're
slide
not-
over.
no.
So they
You're
can
not
see
in the
it.
camera. The camera's in
There's Rocky.
Yeah, we up here, right? It's a little different.
Man, they've missed you.
A
We
lot
missed
of people's asked where you were, and you know,
Oh, COVID.
yeah, COVID got Rock.
Been vaccinated,
yeah.
all that crap.
Yeah, Rocky was vaccinated, which, you know, it don't discriminate. And, you know, we were just hoping he'd make it on through, which he did. And here we are.
I'm
Free and
blessed, man.
clear.
It wasn't bad.
And we got him back yesterday evening, jumped right in. We put him right back to work. Chase started bossing him around right off the bat, and he started
thinks he
throwing
likes
hats.
it.
So
He likes it. He likes being bossed around.
I can only take so much.
we've had some good times already. So it's good to have him back.
Tell him
y'all
what you
can-
did with the freeze plug while we're on.
Well, that's because you come in and
Yeah,
started.
he come in hot. Chase
Before he
did.
even made it home, he
Yeah.
started calling, "Can you do this?
Yeah.
Can you do that?" I'm like, "Yeah,
We're
I'll do it
working.
when you get
Yeah,
here."
we're
You know?
working.
Well, lo and behold, he comes in. His dad goes, "Hey, throws me a freeze plug." I said, "Got it." So I walked in. I said, "Hey, boy, throw that freeze plug down." I said, "You know what that is and where it came from?" He said, "Where'd it come from?" I said, "Out the back of the motor." "Oh my God," he said. And then his dad said, "We can't do that."
I couldn't quit laughing. I was trying to be serious, but I couldn't.
What's crazy is you, as calm as you may seem, you would not have been calm
Oh,
if
no,
we'd
not
have
at
had to
that
pull
point.
that engine back
Yeah,
out. So,
Dad was not calm
So-
when I got here.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Them water pump pulleys and belts whooped me this morning.
so yeah, it's a good time. There's a lot of things that not purposely, but just accidentally don't get caught on
I
camera
swear,
like
man.
that.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I wish it was always being video, but then, you know, there's times that there aren't things going on.
It just
It's
happens
just,
that
you know.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Avery, yep.
thanks everybody.
Avery, your YouTube channel.
Shirt Track Sister on YouTube. Go check it out.
On top of that, Riley Johnson, old girl, she's got a singing channel on YouTube. I don't know how many people know or have seen about that. She's got a few things on there right now. She hasn't posted in a little while, but y'all go check that out. Just a beautiful voice. Both
No
of them.
doubt. Both of them.
Yeah.
Tons of talent.
Absolutely.
Tons
The
of
song that Avery wrote for Chase's birthday is on there.
them.
I think it says that it's a song that you wrote. Man, that just,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just me, but it tore me up, you know, because it's our story, and Avery put it all in words in a song, and it's really cool. So I like it. What?
No, it's all good.
Yo.
Okay.
We'll call this a merch alert. So we've got some flame hats. These are not Richardson trucker hats. These are not Flex Fit.
I
But-
wish you could see Mom's face behind Ruby there.
Ruby, that's not how you sell stuff, Chase.
No, I'm being honest with y'all. You know, I would expect if I'm trying to buy something, I would expect. Oh, they're a great hat. They form right to your head. They're just not a Richardson or a Flex Fit hat.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
They are really cool,
Yeah.
though. I do like the flames and the
They're
young
different.
gun, the 45. Really nice.
You know what I think's a better idea? Put it on his head. Put it on his head. Let him see it. Since he wants to complain about it. It's a good looking hat.
Yeah,
Good
perfect.
looking hat.
Certainly, when it's on straight.
And when it doesn't have cardboard in it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right,
There you go.
back to what
Okay.
she's doing.
Go for it.
So what you're telling us is this stuff is available on your brand new website.
Correct.
Rock, I don't think was here when we got our new website up, was you?
Yeah.
Was you?
I
Okay.
was in the background.
He was in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the big announcement.
Oh, that was when we were dark. That's
Oh,
we should have
yeah.
just left the
Speaking
lens
of,
cap on.
how
Yeah,
it's
how
getting
is it?
dark
Can y'all see
outside.
us?
Can y'all see us?
They can
That
see
new
us. We
light's
can
on.
see us.
Hey, all right.
Um,
I get your light bulb that's bright. You burn the top of your head.
So our website is www.chasehollandracing.com. Y'all go and check that out. There's merchandise on there. We're working on a membership deal on it. Not a I don't know how you would describe it. Basically, we would.
A subscription
there you go.
box is what
There
we're
you go.
calling it. It's basically our Patreon version, but it's going to be done through our website.
And it'll be pretty much a mystery box too. It's
Yeah.
you know, you may get a keychain, you may
Might get a cool
yeah,
hat like this when
certainly.
we
a
pop
limited
something new.
edition that's just
Chase
for y'all. you
Chase
know.
is working on some hats that are his actual design.
Yep.
I'm not necessarily a fan of them, but it's what he wants, and
Dude,
it's
those
what's
things
cool.
are
You see
awesome.
what I mean? It don't just because
Right.
I don't like them don't mean
Right.
everybody else won't like them.
Right.
So,
We're working on it. Don't know when we'll have them, but I'm excited for them.
no doubt.
We're also working on new designs. Another thing I want to ask them in front of you: would y'all like a street stock and a modified shirt, like both cars on one shirt? We're throwing around ideas for a new shirt design. While we're on top of that,
I was just
I
going to
have-
say.
I have a lot of inventory right
Not
now.
that one.
Huh? Not this one.
This is the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is the.
Yeah,
track
this
one.
isn't.
This is the track side.
Avery, we should have let you handle this part.
Yeah, no. I mean,
He don't know what he's
I
saying.
don't.
Go ahead, Avery. Take it over.
Get it, baby, get it.
Take it
These
over.
are our classic Chase Holland Racing Young Gun shirts. They are on our website.
Up to a size 6X in graphite gray,
Wow.
which is awesome.
What,
Tons of this shirt
they
right
start
now.
at what size? Like, what do you have them?
A large, I believe,
Okay.
right now. And then you can move to that.
This is our track side only color, slate blue.
So
Thank
these
you,
aren't
Mike.
on the website. So if we see you at the track, these are the special shirts that we take to the track. They're a special color. We don't want to have merch on the website and at the track because we sell a good bit at the track and don't want to mess it up.
I need a line of beard oil.
Um,
Me and Rocky, that is what we need. Who said that? Let me see. I don't have my glasses on. Dave Harrelson.
What's it on?
He said that I need a line of beard oil to sell, and we do, right?
Maverick.
We need it. Yeah, we ought to take the used engine oil and bottle it. Throw a little race fuel in it for
Yeah.
smell.
Red
Yeah,
flag.
if I can ever get it back, that's what I'm looking for.
We got some Bristol dirt we can sprinkle on it.
I got some of that.
Nugget can approve it.
Anyway,
Are we ever going to come back to Wisconsin? I hope so.
Certainly.
Oh my goodness. I
man,
hope
beautiful part of the country.
No
I mean,
doubt.
when
No
we
doubt.
rode through there, that was crazy. It was really nice. Everything was nice,
cornfields.
and the people were nice. You know,
Very
it was. And I'm not saying that
it's not a
Anywhere
shot at
else,
anywhere
yeah.
else, but man,
But
it was
so.
just,
Just the furthest we had
Yeah,
been.
sure.
And
it was a great experience all the way
Yeah.
around.
we had a great time.
do you have anything else on there you need to talk about?
I do.
Okay.
Mr. Ted and Miss Shannon have purchased, as y'all know, I'm
Who are
working Industrial Dock and Door. I've worn their hat today, but I don't have it on now. I'm repping Katie Meatball Jackson.
That's right.
Racing hat. Anyways, Ted and Mr. Ted and Miss Shannon, they have been a sponsor for about 6 months now.
Okay.
About half a year. Came in halfway through the season after Bristol, and they've been really great. Man, they've I really appreciate everything they do for me. They came to our races. I mean, they just show up and hang out. It's awesome. I really enjoy y'all.
And they live really far away.
Yeah,
FYI.
yeah. So, but they enjoy coming, and we enjoy having them. My race shop. We're wanting to insulate my race shop and, air condition it, do all of that. The whole 9 yards is going to be a slick, perfect air conditioned environment. Mr. Ted and Miss Shannon have bought the insulated doors for both sides of my race shop. So that's a really big
That
expense, and it means a lot to me. That's one step closer to having that shop built. It takes a lot of stress off of us, and I really appreciate them, not to mention the money they've been sliding us on top of that. So in return, we wanted to give back, and you know how the Ashley Loren wrap was. Miss Ashley took care of us, and we did that. We're doing the same thing for Mr. Ted and Miss Shannon. We're going to have an industrial dock and door wrap we're going to reveal it, or not, we're going to run it at the Be My Bash, and probably start running that particular wrap next season. Man, it's a beautiful wrap.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
like
really cool.
I can't wait to show y'all. It's just a really clean design. I like the colors of it. And
It's awesome.
yeah,
Thank y'all.
It's my favorite wrap so far ever.
yeah,
I mean, it
mine too. And
turned
I've
out great.
had several of them.
Great.
I've had more than
yeah.
several.
Yeah, I have.
The short version
Other
of
than
this.
stickers.
Why would we take the motor out of the car that is winning races
That's a good question.
and put
certainly
a
a
different motor?
Absolutely
In the
great
car.
question. For one, the most important answer to this question.
We need to have one.
We are running some USMTS races this weekend, and then the next race we run in 2 weeks from now at Deer Creek. That's a USMTS race. The Money Eater is a very good engine, but the heads on it are not. They're legal to run with USMTS, but it would make us get a penalty. The crate motor has the right heads on it, and it's the right cubic inch to run
And
with
it's bigger. And on top of that, y'all know our buddy Tim Nash, right? I don't like to lose, especially not to somebody that's Tim Nash. So we're putting it in. We're getting all of our stuff dialed in. That way, when we show
engine
up,
with the right head.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. And
Anyways,
that's the answer to that.
So
Very good engine. It is for sale, but it doesn't have to sell because
the Money Eater's for sale.
That's
No,
what I'm talking
that's
about.
what we're
I'm
talking about.
talking
We
about
can
the
keep
Money
it.
Eater. I fogged it before I took it out. It'll be coming up in the next video for you. Those of y'all that don't know what that is, that's when we dump the Marvel Mystery Oil in it with it running and let it smoke out, and that's called fogging it. It treats the cylinder walls, the heads, the valves, everything for storage. I fogged the engine. It's sitting here. It'll be ready if we need it. Hopefully we don't need it. If it sells, it sells. If it don't, we'll have it when we need it. That's the way. It's a really great engine.
What is it? Three for $5 right now,
It's won
or 2
3.
for $5?
It's out of 5 races. It won 3 and run second twice. So, and the 2 second places was in big races, the Southern Shine at Deep South and the Curtis Burns Memorial 40 lap race. And it came from the back to the front again.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good engine. Good little power plant.
Certainly.
So, what you got?
You
Ed?
can tell me.
No. Save it.
What do we say?
Oh, y'all gonna
Save
video that this weekend? Okay.
We've got some cool things upcoming. We've got
Lord
another
help us.
child coming.
A cool thing.
Don't say we got another child coming, because that
Lord have
rumor will get started. That ain't happening, Cat.
It's a dog.
We're getting a dog.
So
It
much for
slipped.
that.
It slipped.
Jay said it first.
Next week.
We were getting a dog.
Y'all had a dog. I'm gonna keep that cat, and I don't
You're
even
still,
like cats.
you're still in match.
All right.
How many races have you won this season?
8.
8.
That made number 8 Saturday
That's
night.
more races in one season than I've ever won in a few seasons.
To
combined.
me, that's a testament to MB Custom, Mr. Ronnie Rogers and Miss Gay with Wall to Wall, Mr. Larry Martin with his carburetor, Cade Dillard and Brooke Strength with CDR,
Cameron
Goldsworthy, Rocky, Uncle Albert, Pawpaw, the whole crew. I mean, there's so much that went. I mean, all the sponsors.
This year has been an awesome year for us. It's been a breakout season for me.
Our YouTube fans
Yes.
bringing in. I mean, it's there's been a lot of stuff happen this year since Bristol. That has helped us do what we're doing right now. So yeah, we won 8 races. Very proud of that.
We've been in the top 3, other than when we went out of town, the big shows. I mean, we finished the top 3 this whole season.
Yep. We made it in a main up at Cedar Lake with, they called that the USRA that night, but it was the same guys with USMTS. So officially, we've never made it into a USMTS race.
We'll
But
change that this week.
hopefully we'll change that Saturday night. So
Do you ever race Jason Ingalls?
I
Yes.
have. I've raced him 2 or 3 times.
at Bristol was one
Yeah.
for sure. I don't know where we.
I've raced
ended
him at
racing.
Bristol. I've raced him at the Rev, and I've raced him at. No, I didn't race him at Cedar Lake. I've raced him twice.
Yeah. I didn't know he was at the Rev.
Raced several of his cars. That dude
Oh,
has
man.
cars everywhere.
If you go over towards Louisiana, Texas area, I mean, there's some around here, but man, in Louisiana, Texas, he is strong over there
Yeah.
with IRP chassis.
But I guess
who
that's
he
kind of
plays
the
in.
same for MD Custom. I mean,
Yeah.
you're in Wisconsin. That's
Yeah.
practically
True.
all that's up there too. Anyways,
Yeah.
All right. Lord,
what time is it?
it's late.
Okay.
The replica, the die-cast cars are coming out of Canada, so it takes a little longer for them to get to us. They got to come through customs and everything. So hopefully we'll have them this coming week, and then we'll.
Duke that out.
No.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
announce it to everybody.
Yeah, that was all.
Well,
that's
this is not a
new.
member that asked me about it. Oh,
When? They,
Oops.
Yeah.
Well,
my
We
bad.
gotta announce.
Somebody asked why we don't use a winch to load the car. We actually have a winch, and I don't know if the battery's dead in the trailer. It's a weird situation.
it's on
And it
our list.
happened on the way to Cedar Lake, and we just never fixed it. I don't know what it is, and I guess I'm gonna have to break down, buy a battery, hook it up, and see,
Why do you need a winch when you-
because we were about burning the clutches
I
on the
know.
transmission. When he loaded up last week,
Trying to be nice.
you could hear the clutches in the transmission, and I was like,
Add that to the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was added to the list 2
I've
months
missed
ago.
so many questions. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys. I
Well-
really am.
We'll go back through real quick.
Somebody's saying there's a deer behind us.
Hey, I've got a question publicly, but directly towards you.
Chris, I see it. Chase started racing when he was 5.
somebody said we got a deer
Go
standing
ahead,
right
Chase.
over there.
They just wanted you to look. Go ahead.
Oh, got me. Dude,
What are you eating?
I can't smell.
Are
Are you really asking me that on a live video? Ask him. Ask him. Chase wants to know what we're eating for dinner tonight,
What we
guys.
eating for dinner, y'all?
Cheese tortellini.
Oh, you,
It's ravioli. It's cooked, waiting on you.
you already made that?
when did you start racing?
I just answered that. What did I
Oh, I'm
say?
sorry.
When I was,
I was reading.
We loved the Rev. The Rev was great, at least for all of us in the pits. There was no dirt around us. It was big, fluffy grass.
as a racer, I have my opinion though. And
Go
if
ahead,
it
they want
does,
yours.
if the track is the same as it was last time, I'm not happy. It was one groove.
Yeah.
It was black slick.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy it
We
Stop
passed
complaining.
one car in the A main, and why did we pass him?
because he moved up the groove.
He moved up a little.
It
Okay.
was right around the tires.
And if you would have moved up, what would have happened?
8 more would have
I'm
or,
telling
or the 3 that
I
were
hate
behind me,
racing
whatever
like that.
was behind
I hate
me.
racing like that. It's terrible.
That's just not. I'm not a fan of it.
Yep.
Carry on.
No, I will never drive the race car. I drove the MD around the backyard. Was it the MD or was it the
It was
Hughes?
a huge.
It was the Hughes. I drove the Hughes around the backyard. Hated it. Don't like it. You got a better shot of her driving.
I
in the
want
powder.
to.
Okay,
Put
so
me in.
Avery will drive in a powder puff. It's not for me. It's just not my thing.
My MD.
Put me in.
No, she can drive your car in a powder puff.
You're
Calm down.
It's a demolition derby.
You don't-
Isn't that what a powder puff is?
You don't want me to drive your
Uh,
car?
That's where girls
You
drive.
can just not.
Let me practice in the back.
All right, I'm gonna need you to think before you speak, please.
Oh, Lord.
That's his line.
Hold y'all's breath. Do you have a particular item you need sponsored? Please think before you speak. This is scary. You
A
should not
stacker.
ask questions.
I knew it. Stacker trailer,
Just
trailer
a
home.
mini
This-
stacker,
This dude
24
here
foot.
will wear you out with that. I'm like, we're as
Mini
big as
stacker.
Man, it just it,
Oh my
it depends.
gosh.
I've been blessed. I have everything I could ever need.
That's what
As
I'm
far
talking
as for once, I've got a lot of desires, and that's what drives me to keep doing what
That's
I'm
right.
doing, is so that someday I'll be able to own everything that I want. But I think I'll just stay broke because I just want more. But anyways, I don't particularly have a specific.
Can we give them the list he gives us every
The
day?
only thing that comes
my
to mind to me,
goodness.
you know, somebody asked about the winch, and you know, we listen to things, and we're steady driving this car in and out of that trailer.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
the other night, we're loading up, and we know we're going to a 40-lap race, and he's coming in the trailer, and that thing, you can hear the clutches. And I said, oh my. And I said, I said, if we win this thing, we need to buy a transmission. And
We
then when we
got-
told you,
yeah.
what do we need a transmission for? I was like, well, you know, I don't have
Never
time to
mind.
pull it apart and rebuild it. I need to wait till the
I
end of
told
the
him,
season.
I told you on the way to Mr. Ronnie's. Actually, if
Yeah.
we're talking about race car parts, on the way to Mr. Ronnie's, I said I need a new radiator and I need a transmission.
That's right.
Two pretty expensive items, but
Radiator's not quite as bad as a.
no, but
Probably, that radiator was about $400 or $500. That transmission,
It's still a
yeah,
good
it's,
chunk.
it's a
Yeah.
lick.
yeah,
Um,
I don't remember. It's about it's
Um,
a good bit.
When you guys first started racing, how did you get sponsorship? Did you go to the business or did they come to you? That's it.
let me explain that to you. We went to a lot of them. A lot of them, though, they had stayed with me through kart racing and everything else, so they were with me. Other sponsors, we wrote letters, sent letters. Man, I spent countless hours sending big companies sponsorship letters and things, and just was not able to pull it off. But as I've done it, the more I've realized it's not about what you want and what they're giving you. It's about what can you give them for what they give you.
He finally figured it
It's
out.
when the benefits outweigh the cost of what they're going to give you. So, for instance, if you hand me $500 and I in turn bring you $3,000 worth of business, I've done better than you doing a sponsored Facebook post or whatever. You know what I mean?
And that may
So-
not always happen,
No.
but that's how you need to approach
Right.
a potential sponsor. Instead of going and saying, I can put you on the map,
Yep.
you go to them and you say, you know, I'd appreciate anything you can do for me, and I'll try to bring you
Yep.
triple that in return. Or
It's
you know,
never
Right.
about I'll put you on the map.
Yeah.
I'll make you known.
Yeah.
It's never about that.
don't
It's
ever
about,
go at it that route.
hey, look, I just need help.
No doubt.
But yeah, I've been blessed.
Yeah.
YouTube's a big part
But
of how
you had a
I've
lot
been
of doors
sponsored.
slammed in
Yes.
your face, you know, and
Yes.
you're gonna have that. You're gonna have the
A lot of
Ooh.
people tell you no.
This is a good question.
So,
I hope you answer it correct. Not you. Is Chase superstitious about anything on race day?
I don't want to be superstitious. However, I believe in consistency. I don't really call it superstition. So if I do something one night and it works, then I try to keep duplicating it each night.
That's not what that means.
That's
He eats 2 cheeseburgers before
Well,
his feature
no.
race.
I've backed off of that, but I eat before a race. I have a chrome left rear wheel. I did not win Friday night, and I had a black left rear. And then Saturday night, I had the chrome left rear, and I won.
what about Wally Cat?
I pet Wally.
She was here.
Yeah.
Probably right in here.
She's just like a checker flag. But
She is. She's
Yeah.
black and white. When we walk out the back door, we
She's
usually like,
always
where's
there.
Wally? We pet her.
But as far as for like don't like green and stuff like that, I'm not there like that. But I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I just think, it is what it is.
Kind of lost the chat.
I don't
I got
know.
it. I got it. Thank you.
I guess maybe I am.
Yeah, it
Just a
sounds
smidge.
like it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had to get back in here.
Which one?
Riley needs seat time in the street stock.
She's welcome to whenever she wants.
Chris, we're going to go over that after the live, what ROI means. I thought we had, but we'll break that down.
I don't even know what ROI
Return on investment is what you were getting.
is. Oh, yeah, that.
Will you ever have a backup car?
That's
You're in that drawing.
That's the goal. Ultimately, I like to think that every racer's dream is to have the big trailer, 2 cars, 2 everything, and be able to travel the world racing. At least that's my goal.
Said somebody sponsored your radiator.
Really?
Tim?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so
Responsible
much.
radiator.
I really appreciate that.
All right. Why, when rolling tracks in, some tracks go counterclockwise while others go clockwise?
Well, they say it packs the dirt in better. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not a dirt expert on that, but it's ever since I was a kid, they went backwards around the track
Yeah.
to
I
pack
don't
them in.
know.
So,
I'm not getting an airplane Saturday.
oh no.
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
kinda
You were being
relieved. I wouldn't wanna-
serious?
what's your favorite track, Chase?
That I race at, or that like
It just
that
says
you
what's your
race at.
favorite
I would
track.
say what you race
what
at.
I race at?
Yeah.
Man, if Deep South keeps providing the same racing surface that they did this past weekend, I'd say Deep South, because they have a great facility, but the racing has been one group. However, this past weekend it was a 2-groove racing surface, thanks to Josh Goodwin.
and
Man,
and several.
yeah,
I mean, not
certainly.
just Josh. It
But-
was Ryan Carpenter,
Yeah.
Mr. Billy Roberson. I think Chris Bay. All of those guys
But
have
that
been working towards that.
I'd say Deep South has the best facilities in the South. But as far as for racetrack racing, I love racing at Wyandotte. It's not too big, not too small. There's always 2 grooves, whether it be on the tires, on the wall, whatever.
Yeah.
That's
wall.
where I like.
Yeah.
I like the wall.
The wall.
I like it.
It's hammered down early and it's slick late, and you better have.
And
You better
generally,
be prepared for
street
both.
stock racing there wasn't, but generally there's a cushion
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, about 12 inches off that wall.
Mhm.
What about someone eating peanuts in your pit
Not
area?
Well,
Actually, I had
well,
somebody do
yeah.
that this past weekend. I forget who it
No,
was.
well,
Somebody was.
Well, that
Somebody
night,
was eating
the
peanuts.
night that Legacy
There
Coffee
you go.
came down to Hattiesburg, we won that night, but our cousin Shane was there eating boiled peanuts
I
in the
told him, I
pit.
said, boy, that's bad luck. He said, not these. These are winners.
And they weren't. They won it.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
So no, boiled peanuts don't bother me. However, there
I
was a
don't know.
night that I ate boiled peanuts and I knocked the nose off of my.
What racetrack would you drop everything to go to?
Gateway or Fairbury?
You know,
Tim, Chase Holland Racing at gmail.com. Or if you have Facebook, if you shoot us a message on there, we'll get with you on that. Thank you so much.
yeah,
Greatly
definitely.
appreciate
Thank you.
Will y'all come to Speed Weeks 2022
Is
at Volusia?
Volusia. We almost came this year.
This
We
year,
did.
People don't realize we were like,
Oh, I
on
was
the
booking
phone.
vacation headed
yeah,
out.
we
Look,
had it lined up.
ultimately, guys, it's gonna have to revolve around college. So I will have to talk to the instructor if I can get out. Yes, we will be at East Bay, Volusia. We're gonna try and run that deal. However, if I don't, I'm trying. That's what I want to do in 2023. That's what I'm.
Well, the funny thing about last year, we were on and we were going, and then I decided you wasn't ready for
Yeah.
that.
And then y'all brought
And
me
then
to
we
Bristol.
signed you up for Bristol. Let's go break the new car in at Bristol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a great
So-
idea.
Volusia's flat.
For real. So I guess what I'm saying is, yeah, that's definitely on the list. Yeah.
You need to get your instructor to follow you on YouTube.
She does. She said she's subscribed.
Oh, but does
good.
she watch?
No.
Okay. All right.
She's lying.
Well, oh, Rocky. Rocky.
No, I'm joking.
When
Wow.
I go in class
Look.
tomorrow, and she's like,
She was like, I'm not a
Don't be a
liar.
No.
All right.
Tell her to call me. I'll talk to her. We got a
Oh my
COVID
God.
spreader.
Uncle Albert, the COVID spreader,
Uh,
said that some Bojangles would be great for dinner time.
man, that would be.
no doubt.
Ain't that
That
sweet
would.
of him?
Are you getting it?
Our address is.
Yeah.
He knows.
Right.
our address.
All right. Clayton, we can't wait to come to Deer Creek.
Yeah.
All right. We're only going to take a couple more questions because we've been on here a long time. Brian wants to know, this question is for all y'all. How do you manage a busy life?
Well, I'd like
It's
to thank my
wide
little sister.
It's wide open.
Takes all of us.
It does. It takes a
all of
family.
us.
You know, when we sit down, we were talking about it the other day. He was talking about how he edits all the videos, and she's the one that answers a pretty decent amount of all of our Facebook, social media stuff. And me and Rocky and him, we all do our work on the car. But it's like if I didn't have her, none of my social media stuff would be answered. If I didn't have him, my videos wouldn't be getting edited. If I didn't have Rocky, my car wouldn't be getting
And
ready.
if we didn't have him, we wouldn't have nothing
Yeah,
here.
we
So
wouldn't be
it
ready.
takes
I
us
just
all.
got
If I didn't-
excluded
if I
out of
didn't-
that.
Little
just
sis
let
right
the
here.
sisters
Yeah,
out.
selling my merchandise at the
And
racetrack.
getting snowball.
Yeah.
It's snowball
That's right.
queen right there.
I mean, it takes seriously.
So
it takes all
a whole family. It's not
Y'all have no
it's not
idea
just
how
me.
busy
Chase
it
Holland
is.
Racing is not
Yeah.
just me.
Yeah.
And it takes Riley being lenient. You know, there's a lot of things
Yeah.
that
It
just have
It
to.
does.
'cause
work together.
We're kind of flying by the seat of our
Yeah.
pants a lot of times, and it takes
That's when a lot of
It takes
our
times-
relationship has to be strong. Yours and Riley's, because I mean I know it's a
It's
lot
hard.
to it.
That's why a lot of times you don't know where you're racing
No,
until 2 days
that's
before
right,
or a day
that's right.
before.
Or the day
100%.
of.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
point, Rocky.
I mean,
You're
honestly,
exactly correct.
And then that could change, based off of the weather
Weather.
forecast.
That's
We
right.
may, head a different route because you just never know.
you know,
So.
that's like it.
That is one thing. I mean, I know we don't let y'all know where we race ahead of time more than a couple of days. It all just depends on
There's
work
yeah.
and Chase's schedule and
Yeah.
then what we have
Rain.
going on, our other two children.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
I'm there.
it's very, very hectic.
It is.
Very,
So
very
when we
hectic.
make plans to go to a big show, for instance, like Deer Creek and the B-Mod Bash and stuff like that, like it's a pretty big deal for us because it takes
It's
a
a
lot
huge
to make
deal.
it go.
It's a huge, huge deal. All right, Rocky, what do you enjoy doing track side the most?
Watching the car and watching him win.
Okay.
I mean, that's,
That's my favorite part too, right?
It's
Yeah.
my favorite part.
I mean, honestly, I enjoy watching the car work.
Yeah.
It working right, and if it's not, I won't be part of making it work right.
Right.
To watch him win.
That's, yeah. As far as friends coming to help out, Mr. Eddie,
Yeah.
Miss
Oh.
Britta, Tom,
Tom,
Uncle Albert,
yeah.
Pawpaw, Nana,
Yeah.
Bubba.
Bubba
Bubba,
tried.
Preston.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know
Yeah.
we're forgetting
George
people.
Gilbert was there with
Yeah,
us this weekend.
I mean, I know we're
Yeah.
forgetting people.
I mean, there's
There's
always
several
somebody
people, yeah.
when Rocky was down, I told Chase, me and him actually took a notepad and went and wrote down stuff because there's things that Rocky does, routinely every week at the track, and you get used to that. And then when Rocky's not there, we sat down at the picnic table and said, we got to make a
We gotta
list.
make sure that we check
Yeah.
our air pressure.
Yeah. So and there was only one time the other night, and I don't think I told you, but I let the jack down, and Bubba just happened to be standing there. I let the lift down on the car, ready to go out for that dash. And Bubba said, "Hey, Chavo, raise her back up for just a minute." And I was like, "Is something wrong?" And when I raised it up, the right rear tire did like that. And I was like, "Yeah, let's tighten that up." So it was just had a couple loads. We called it. We had it.
They
Got
had it
under
under
control.
control.
That wouldn't happen.
Yeah. So
And like that goes back to it takes
It does.
an
It
army
does.
to make it
Yeah.
all go.
We all enjoy it.
Sure.
It's great.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
I mean, Mom.
I'm rather
Sister.
pissy about the weekend though. Anyways,
yeah, well,
Oh well.
would we ever get a merch trailer like Hunt the Front? We
Yes.
just
Eventually.
And who's gonna run?
we
that
didn't
for you?
discuss this prior.
Oh, I'm already.
Probably a merch van, like Sprinter.
y'all know we bought the toy hauler, and that was a blast having Rocky and Bubba and Preston. Pawpaw didn't get to stay with us up there, but he's coming to the Rev, him and Rocky, and they're bringing the toy hauler, and that's a way for us to transport some of our merch and or either a side by side or 4-wheeler, and that's
Yeah.
a step in that
Yeah.
direction. So
Eventually, like 3, 5, 8 years from now, yeah.
right,
Yeah, it'll be a diesel pusher. We'll pull up,
Oh, yeah, I can't. I
level it
cannot.
out.
open the whole
Okay.
side up.
Yeah, awnings will come out.
Yeah.
This is like the best idea I've ever seen. Barry, I'm going to get y'all his instructor's email address and I'm going to let y'all email her about Volusia.
That's genius.
That is genius, Barry.
I
I
need
will have
y'all
that.
to like every single one.
No,
of
no, no,
y'all,
let's
all
wait till
14
How
closer.
quick can they do this? Let's do it for Architect.
Yeah, can y'all get me one too?
This is true.
Yeah.
But that'd be
Can you-
tomorrow.
are you
That's
free?
tomorrow night.
Am I free?
No, we are not doing architects.
Oh,
That's whoa, shut it down.
That's tomorrow.
But we'll get y'all that email address so you can email his instructor. But you're gonna have to be super, super polite.
Very.
We'll
No
go over
cuss
the
words.
rules. We'll go over the rules for those emails.
This is our fans. They're polite.
They are.
92% of them are. I've calculated.
No.
All right.
And
Chavis.
you are part of the 92.
Yes.
You gonna run the street stock?
No.
Why not?
That road has passed.
Why not?
No. Because I'd show you up.
Don't want her
We
to
don't
feel
have time
son.
for this.
See,
I'm
look.
old school. I used
Had
to
to
wheel
get 'em
a car
started.
where you get in there. I had jump. I would love to run something that good. I'm just saying. Looks like a challenge to me. You got your eye twitching right there while you're looking at me.
Y'all, hey, we need y'all to donate
Get
a
you
seat.
one of them-
What size seats you wear?
Get you big.
Get him a seat.
Get you
Man,
one of them. Borrow you one from somebody.
I'll be-
wear
I'll
you
be-
out in
I'll
that
be
chase.
Stay
Roll
one.
tuned
peanuts
for off
watching.
season. We're gonna get the racetrack together out back, and they can race something other than race cars. Probably
You don't
mountain
want that.
bikes
You
from
don't
Chad
want
Weir's
that.
or something. I mean,
I am not peddling anything.
No,
I've tried to tell you.
big horsepower.
Yeah,
That's all.
very big.
Chris, if you come up with
Huge.
what they're gonna get for the B-Mod Bash, I'll make that happen.
For what?
He
You'll
wants to
tell me.
know if you beat Tim Nash, what's the winner getting?
Well, the thing
We're
about
racing
that,
pinks. I get his car. He gets mine.
you know, Tim's not going to be there the whole weekend. Tim had called me up months ago and told me I think it's somebody's getting married. I want to say
Okay.
it's brother-in-law,
I didn't realize
and
this.
he's
Okay.
in the wedding. He's going to be there Thursday, Friday, but not Saturday. And I don't know what that does to us racing. I think Saturday night.
A-Mod racing's Friday night.
So
B-Mod
we
racing.
will get to race.
We'll get to
again.
racing,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But
He
we
just
might have to do something after the show just because we might not even race each other the whole night because
Yeah.
there might be so many cars with heat races.
I'm looking forward to
To hanging out with
them and
them, yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I mean,
And
we
for all of
talked to
my,
them, but
my local guys, I know we said this at the beginning of the video. Tim will be here at Outlaw Speedway this weekend,
Okay.
racing for the $5,000 to win. So,
Atta boy, Ed. You got that right.
what did Eddie say?
Old guy.
Old dudes rule,
That's right.
Chavis.
Eddie. That's right.
we might let Eddie, Rocky.
Oh, matter of fact, there's your ride over there. He's working on it. We talked about it today. You can jump in Tom's car and I'll wear you out in that Chase One chase.
Booyah.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
You know that
Oh,
that's an
boy.
Ed and Tom
I know.
chassis.
But who you gonna
They
have for a
build.
picture? Because you know I'm going with that.
Mr. Eddie.
I'll change your
Well,
tires.
Ed's gonna
Chase.
go with
Yeah.
that.
Tom's a young man. Tom
There
will
you
be
go.
there.
Yeah, if you're in his car, you're right. He'll
Yeah.
probably be riding with
We'll
you.
recruit
yeah,
the Jackson boys, the
Yeah.
Heron boys. We'll get
Yeah.
somebody. It'll be
Oh,
fun.
I'll have plenty.
it's on, cat.
Where you
All right, I have a 5-year-old who watches these with me, and she loves every time we see Ruby. When she comes across the screen, she yells, "Ruby, it's Ruby." Ruby's taking a bath, y'all. We had to send her in.
Yes.
Oh,
If my engine ran like Ruby did,
Oh yeah,
I would never be short on horsepower.
no doubt.
all right, we are at 1 hour. I'm gonna let you answer this very last question.
Sorry, we were.
Oh,
live
my
on it tonight.
Hey, and really quick, I'm not being mean. I will answer what my favorite racing memory is just in a regular video because I'm gonna have to think
You have to
about
process.
that. Yeah.
All right, how did Mom and Dad meet? Who said "I love you" first?
Do we
Oh.
just say it and then hit end?
I
and
think
cut
it's
the
a
video
great
off?
story.
We met in a bar.
I was underage on a fake ID in a bar.
Yep, it was meant to be.
Is that why you're so strict on me?
It all makes sense now.
Mama, you never told me this. You said you was just a little angel.
I never said I
Never,
was an angel.
never, we
Never.
never
She said
told
that's
y'all
And
what
as
that.
far as who
Ruby-
said "I love you" first, it was me. I was on the back of his 4-wheeler.
Fool.
You had no choice. It was either say that or fall off.
He left me. A snake came across the water
I
and
did.
he left me in the middle of the creek.
Yeah, we were
FYI.
waist deep in water, and I jumped off. And, hey, that thing come under my 4-wheeler.
You can have it, babe.
I did. I left it.
That's the only time he'll leave me.
That's right.
Snakes
Snakes.
involved. All right, Chase, you done with your list? You got anything else? Because
with
I'm
the
done.
list.
He
I'm
already
done.
folded it up.
Guys, I really appreciate the
The
people
camera's
that have, I really appreciate the people that have sent me money, the guy that's talking about paying for the radiator and stuff like that. I do appreciate that. The reasoning for us having these lives, though, I hope that you guys understand it's not for us to be beggars or to ask for anything. It's simply to interact with y'all more on a personal level rather than a video where y'all, I like being able to interact with y'all. Some of y'all that I may not get to see at a racetrack in person, but I do want to say that I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I do understand the fact that what I'm doing right now would not be possible without each and every one of you.
Absolutely.
So I really appreciate y'all. When I say it takes an army, y'all are a part of my army, and my army is very strong, and it shows. We've got a great thing brewing here, and I really appreciate each and every one of y'all.
I like the format. I like the idea of y'all sending questions and us answering. So hopefully this is something we'll stick with
Oh,
for
yeah.
a while.
We'll see you next Thursday.
We're lit up tonight, and that's great. And I'm assuming everybody can hear us because I don't think that's been.
That microphone.
Yeah,
They can.
so
Right there.
that's really good. So thank y'all.
Well, that's where we're gonna end it at. If you're in the area, y'all come see us at the Rep. Come hang out with us. Come say hey.
If anybody has a private plane,
Oh,
If y'all
I'll
got a
fly it
private,
for you.
if y'all got a private plane, we need to talk about sponsorships and what was that thing you said? FOR or whatever.
oh my
What is
goodness.
it?
Return on investment.
I'll
No,
take.
ROF is reduction of force. That's when you get laid off, Cat.
That's what he's gonna be up against.
All right, shut this off before I lay you down.
Oh, wow.
We'll have a serious talk. But if you own an airplane,
I just need a ride. I just need to get 5 hours, like within
I'll
30
fly
minutes. 30 minutes, I need to.
Helicopter.
Yeah, I'll take a helicopter
Oh,
too.
goodness, I was
I'll get in a
joking.
helicopter. I'm not going to
Should've
put Ruby in it. Just, all right. Y'all have a great night.
All right. Thank you for watching.
Thank
Thank
We'll
y'all.
see y'all this
Thank you.
weekend. That's it.
I can't see your bolts on the screen, dude.
Would you wait on the camera?